Hello, hello. Testing. All right, we're going through. Cool. Just gonna do a couple things here. Dude, I didn't realize how actually useful, and hello to everyone. Especially hello to those of you who, oh, good, I'm coming through on my... shut up, me. Mute that crap. Ew, who wants to hear my voice? Alright, so I need to do... not that. I need to do this. Correct. No. So I gave it a bit of a new layout for the streams and everything, so hopefully this ends up looking pretty decent. Hopefully you all are into it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. This is kind of just a testing, so Danganronpa is probably going to be like my guinea pig here. In terms of, alright, mute that crap. I didn't say pause it, I said mute it. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's doing this thing. Hang on. But hello, everyone. Thank you to everyone who is already hitting the like button. Much appreciated. If you want to keep doing that, other people who haven't already, feel free. Just fixing something up real quick. There we go. Whew. Don't have to listen to my god-awful voice anymore. Alright, so now I gotta fix that. Go back to here. And there was... ah, shit. What was it? Okay. 1, 4, 7, 5. 5. 50. 430. Bam! Perfect. Alright. Alright. So, what's up, everyone? It is time to continue on where we left off. So, before we do that, of course, I always got to give credit to the artist because, one, they did request it, and second, because I always do love giving the artists their much-needed recognition for their amazing work. So, let me transition over here. So, the person who did indeed make this was this great man here. You can go follow him on Twitter. He is open for commissions if you want to see a character of yours made in Danganronpa. Depending on how detailed your character is, the price will vary, but very worth it. He's been improving drastically with his artwork, especially since he had a big thing with my Kuno, where it looked good, and then he made Kuno like 10 times better with this current one you're about to see here, or the one you saw in the thumbnail. So yeah, go check him out. Go follow him on Twitter. If you guys are interested in doing commissions, like I said, he is open. And depending on how detailed the character is, the price will vary. But at the end of the day, I feel it's pretty damn worth it. He's been doing amazing with my characters so far. So go do that. And time to reveal the new layout. So I don't know if that'll keep it like this, but for now, I'm kind of liking it. I kind of dig it. I made it so now people can see themselves on the chat. It'll also make it 10 times easier for me as well. Let me turn off Studio. There we go. So now instead of having to look over all the way to the right and break my neck looking at my laptop, I can just look over right here on OBS, and I'll see you guys on right there. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure 100% how that's going to go, but for now, we're just going to do it like this, because I actually dig that layout. Like it. Great. All right, so let's start. My controller's been off the entire time because I actually have, like... load game. Continue. I don't know 100% if we'll keep the layout like this, but like I said, I actually do really like it. Nothing's blocking the gameplay right now. Like I said, the chat's going to be coming up. And this is only going to be for live streams as well. Or just videos that I don't really care about. But, yeah. And then you can see Kuno. Then you can see the artwork of Kuno. That person I just showed up. Krizeros. I'm also sorry if I said your name wrong. I actually never really knew how to say it. I usually just call him Kriz. So you could also go check it out. And I got ominous music. Oh, that's right. We were going to be doing something. I forgot. Oh, Kyoko, did you hear the announcement just now? Yes. I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right? I can't imagine it's going to be good news, but it's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. I really can't do anything except what Monokuma tells me. So yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing this for a little bit. Yeah, also, yeah, like I said, I hope you guys do like the new feature. I was trying to rack my brain around doing a new look for streaming and everything, so I kind of like it. Hey, man, you about to head in? Yeah, has everyone already gone ahead? Looks that way. I don't like it, but nothing good's gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear. Mondo? Are you sure you're okay? You kind of went all out in that sauna. Huh? Who went all out? That shit doesn't even faze me. But you know... There at the edge of hell, a promise between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming. Anyway, let's get our asses into the gym. Man, something unique must have happened between the two of them. Oh, that's right. They had like a manly challenge with one another in the sauna. All right. If I end up walking into stuff, it's because I'm looking over at my laptop. And I'm also sending messages to another artist. I like the ominous music, though. I really do dig it. It's nice. Oh, it's Fat Boy. Hey, Hifumi, that's his name. How come you haven't gone in yet?
Why is that?
Mr. Naegi, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but we really should go inside. No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Oh, okay, I thought I left my drink in the kitchen. Thank God I didn't. Damn, that's true, too.
I suppose.
I guess we have no choice. Game audio is good, right? By the way? Are we good on game audio? Y'all can hear it? Y'all can hear me pretty good, too? Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well.
Indeed, what might await us this time? It keeps things interesting, that's for certain. How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode? That was oddly specific.
What the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up,
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial. That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well...
That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. Alright, well, I guess the police suck. His words, not mine. On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control of even the police.
Could it be?
Oh, this might be not related, but... Then don't say it. Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult
About last
mystery.
night, I was near the main hall just staring off into space, when all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what... a sound that I don't really know what it was. I'm trying to, like, read through these quickly so we can actually make progress this time. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe
Could
it,
it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site?
Serious?
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. Must have been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? The fuck? I do like, though, how in the first case, 3 people died, I think. he's arrived. What Hiro heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That kind of sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered. All right. It's a little secret.
And?
Fine, then let's move on. Let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do you? Remember... Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
You please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I think it's probably become of this ho-hum. What? Boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Hey,
The
I'm
next
feeling
Blackened hasn't
bored.
shown up yet, and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Oh, yeah. Are you going to show us some demented thing to try to drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. Don't see that happening. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. Oh. That's very big talk. Your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time, it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating on my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
Ah! Whoops, I hit square. Monokuma spoke. He tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid. Or rigid. Yep. Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. Really? What? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with a loudspeaker and it spill the beans. Wow. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing? So that's what you meant by motivate? Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant. Trust me, no one would want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that. What'd you say?
Count on it.
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I think I've read that wrong. I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know, no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same, which is why I put so much effort in preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay then, in 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing. That's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone. I have a brilliant idea.
Hear me?
Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Write it down and
I
listen.
mean, it is actually. That's pretty smart. Okay, so my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, Lord. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me...
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
Come on.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
Honestly.
As I said.
Here we go.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey!
Okay. I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Say what?
Ouch. I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Well, you got 24 hours to do it, kid. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
Everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it. I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, it's just a few secrets. I'm sure nobody's gonna kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk. But each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, you know, don't do anything hasty. I like how level-headed he actually is being right now. The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more. Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Pussies, I'd say it off the bat and not risk it. I mean, I'd be the same way. I mean, if I would at least had something like Makoto's, because I don't really have anything super embarrassing like that. Maybe something like wetting the bed when I was a kid, but other than that, I don't really care. I wet the bed, oh, whatever, get over it. Who hasn't one from once in a while? Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Also, I don't know why the chat's not showing up. Or it is showing up, but it's not like... Let me try to do that real quick. Nope. That's... I don't know. Weird. I was left with an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. I'm sorry, the ominous music gets more to me than all these murders and shit. It's just the music and the vibe. Secrets are memories that you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least, that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle... Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. It only shows top chat? Oh, no, wait. That's weird. So it showed yours, but it didn't show Kristen's. Maybe because it had pussies in it. I don't know. I really don't know why I did that. Oh, there it goes. Maybe it's just because you put pussy in there. I don't know. Works now. I don't know. That was weird. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. Difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. What the fuck? Oh no, I don't think she was yelling at you. I think she was just yelling at you two, being disrespectful, just because you said pussy. I'm yelling it. For example, it's the difference between... Oh, wait, I already read that, idiot. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and... That's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Not really. Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly, few can do it with calculated intent. Oh. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. But maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Seriously, is there like any points to these things? Like, seriously, what the hell is this? What's up, Captain Toad? Question mark, question mark, question mark is making 3 dots. Morning. Good. Morning.
Good
Oh,
morning.
hell. I hate when he makes that face and he just pops up. I was like, oh. Yeah, literally me. Thank you, Makoto. Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. As long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Half jump scare. I mean, yeah, Monokuma fits that with a jump scare. All right, but I guess, yeah, don't curse in the chat, I guess, or it just won't show up. You'll get the Kristen treatment, so don't say pussy. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when... The dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. We got ominous music. That's not a good start. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and... Byakuya. Dickhead! You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday? It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why would you say something like that? Oh, why did you... whatever the hell she said. Fuck her. Who is she? Some stupid fan service girl. Did you already forget? Isn't it... This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. Alright, nerd. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him, for serious. Did he just get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. I like Byakuya. He's a dickhead, but he's like a cool one. Let's check the kitchen. Actually, I feel like... Didn't we get an upstairs last time? Probably upstairs. Do not say GTA 5 curse words. Yeah, let's try upstairs, actually. I feel like upstairs is probably where it's going to be. Let's go. I have a walkthrough up, by the way, but I'm not cheating with it. I'm not going to use it until I, like, get stumped. I want to try to figure this all out myself. Yeah, let's go upstairs. What were the places upstairs? There was a classroom up there. there was a, I don't know why, but I feel like the classrooms are never going to be bugged. Alright, yeah, nothing in there. What's over here? That's nothing. Wait, wasn't there, like, last time a room I missed? It's over here. Ah, cool. I remember last time I was like, what am I missing? And it was this room right here. Go into the girls' room. Hell yeah. Damn it. Damn it. The door's open, but why aren't these supposed to be locked? Oh, that's not good.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Yay. Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? You two be tripping if that word upset them. I mean, hey. Becoming more and more PG-oriented, so... Isn't that shocking? It's stupid, but it ain't that shocking. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Wow, pervert. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh, so I guess this was the right room. Bloodlust. The one character I actually cared about. The one character! What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Don't they have YouTube Kids? Yeah, they do. Alright, well, Chihiro's dead already. And even though Chihiro's in the girls' locker room, I'm still not convinced. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling too, confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head... Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Rip. Of course, when, like, bad things happen, he, like, does it with, like, happy-go-loving, like, bells. Why does a girl's locker room have cleavaged women?
Has been discovered.
I just saw the poster on the back in the back right.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay. What the hell was that? That's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know what about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Body discovery announcement that Chihiro really is? Dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round up everyone. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Okay. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't have any memory of being alive. You're kind of pushing the boundaries here now, pal. Shut up. Alright, so, alright, I guess that's the murder weapon right there. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than a Hello? There's blood on the dumbbell, idiot! Whatever, fine. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? I mean, yeah, right there, bloodlust. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written on the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Forgot about that. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Oh, shit! The real... What are you... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no... Okay, never mind. She said it for me. Going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Ina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Oh. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. The hell was that face? Is it just because I'm ugly? Still remember that. She fainted. That did not sound good. Ina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she's homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight into the air, changing her stance as she did. Oh, that doesn't look good. Is it just because I'm ugly? A little bit. No time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally That word. Not gonna lie, I struggled there. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Hee ha ha. Oh, hell. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Oh, no.
What the heck?
Must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The road has a front and back, and a top ending a bottom. What the fuck? A sea of truth and a web of lies. Okay. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? Oh my god. It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best to take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Well, very well. Take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation, the mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Ah, Bear. Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life, because that's how graduation works. God, that face looks decrepit. And it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us? Yeah, you know. Boosh, you're dead. Bye. Like, not hard to realize. Another one of us killed. A fellow classmate? Yeah. What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down... Wait, is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll pray to mine if you want. I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Wow. Stop monologuing. Give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Want me to present... What he said. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really got to do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends. Good lord.
Why?
I mean, the death of Chihiro was kind of easy. I mean, they are weak. Yeah, I mean, they were always blabbing about how they want to get stronger and everything, which I didn't mind because I liked it. I was like, oh, they got to drive to be strong. So yeah, I guess you make a fair point. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've never had enough. I've had enough. Wow. Okay, I was about to say, I've never had enough. Like, oh, you want to keep going then? I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon... What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect. I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen. There's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko, if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. That too, yeah.
Hey!
Hold on. If that's what your worry is, you don't have to... Wait. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting.
Farewell for now.
you.
I'll catch you guys at the class trial. And I guess you are right about them being weak. I mean, Not to mention they have a very small, frail body. I'm sure it wasn't that hard to actually lift them up and, like, hang them like that. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch.
You need to shut the fuck up. All right, man. Calm down. He's not wrong. Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm going to get dropped off. Okay.
There's nothing to be done.
Well, I have no time to stand around. We have no time to stand around here. We just... Man. We must begin our investigation. Toot sweet. What the fuck does that mean? If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. Hate this, but I want to survive. Me and everyone else. We have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigation time! Oh, we got the music. Boop, 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 boop. Hell yeah. First of all, I'd better check that Monokuma file and see exactly what's going on. The victim of Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's unfortunate. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop
I just...
talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Dude, I am honored. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Hell yeah. And look at the fucking dumbbell now. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Who? So there's bloodstains on the carpet. There's a fresh bloodstain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Why does a girl locker room have this picture of a chick doing that? That's weird. Poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Bloodlust. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. A lust for blood, I guess. I don't know. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Yeah, it's dead. Chihiro's dead body.
Very
Yeah,
strange.
it's dead. But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Can I look at the fucking body? Okay, I guess not. Okay, I guess that's not important then. Let's see. Isn't there a button that like lets me look at like everything? Ah, there we go. Okay, so Kyoko is someone I need to talk to. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over in every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. So I guess talk to Byakuya now? If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. All right, well, fuck you, all right? I'm doing my best. I guess I'll talk to you. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. It was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to try to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking to a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise, but according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's a bit difficult for me to imagine she would just come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But that she would also have come in... But that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullets of your section of your handbook. Alright. This guy had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro's talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account. No, I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. So pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I will say, though, I'm guessing it's going to try to point me in the right direction for this case, I guess. I'm not sure if he's ever going to, like, I got lost up, like, a decent amount of times during the last investigation. So, hopefully that's not going to be the case for this. But, alright. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? I imagine go to the boys' locker room? That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Excuse me! That? The card reader? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
did you call for me?
You call... Okay. Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure. What's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, this card readers... Wait, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbooks. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the locker rooms, girls' locker room, and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, can I see... Oh, hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. Yeah, Byakuya is probably going to help me get to the point of this one. I don't know, maybe it's like a break from the very first one. I doubt it, but you never know. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Oh.
Unbelievable.
At least he kept it PG for me. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. What? Why? No more questions. Figure out the rest in your own damn self. Okay. Rude little teddy bear.
That's fine.
Fuck. Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. I'm getting kind of tired of everyone insulting my intelligence. I'm a smart guy. At least I think Makoto is. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I got that's the only thing I can read without stuttering my words. We came to the main hall. Yeah. So, what are we looking for here? Yeah? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? Oh, of course I do. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Alright, cool. Surveillance camera, and there's what only I can assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Ah! What should be this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? Oh, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and then when I did... Sayaka! You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning your handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Oh, I see. Yeah, now I understand. So you're borrowing the dead's handbook. Cool.
What?
Hold on a second. What's
Very
wrong?
Strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs? Oh yeah! Rip. The memory of it came flooding back. That was funny. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. It was funny. The execution that the mastermind concocted. It was funny. A cruel, heartless death. But it was also funny. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! All right.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm really angry!
He's really angry, and he says, hey. But what? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, and super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Oh. I thought he was going to give me the answer. But of course not. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
Fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Max, where are we going? No, not that, idiot. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Oh, excuse me. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the true culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking and suddenly slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show it to you. Alright, so where are we going? What do you...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Alright, I already read that. Oh. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you
It's all
need.
clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. It's getting pretty good now. I'm actually liking this case. Evidence. Does something like that really... Ah, hey, you two. Oh, big trouble. Need your
I
help.
don't have time to play
We're
with you.
busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. Oh my god. We were just getting to the good stuff. This is a serious emergency. Please, please. You gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. With 3 Y's. An emergency is what he meant to say. What happened? Nothing's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. You
Don't
sure?
Make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself. I don't know why I just echoed for him. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. Yeah. Okay, come on, hurry.
Let's go.
Well, wait for us, Hina. Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Oh, we're here.
Such ignorance.
You're talking to the wrong Okay. Jesus! Rude! You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. Oh, no, she's Sonic. You're too slow. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, she came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, go ahead. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. Door swung open slowly and silently. Oh no. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh, so she's Genocide Jack. She's got a demon inside her, or split personality. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. I assume that's what she means by take control, like, it's like a split personality thing. What was that? I've been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. Oh, okay. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down the door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? She kind of already mentioned that it's her. Like Ryu and Evil Ryu? Yeah, like, it's a split personality thing from the sound of it. Like, if she's saying she won't let it have control, either it's like some supernatural bullshit, or like she's got a split personality. It has to be that, I feel. If it's not, then I actually don't know. But I'm pretty confident it's split personality. Is that why Toko's so scared?
What?
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? You! Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? Come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Wow, he didn't even, like, deny it. He's like, I am cool. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed on the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Byakula?
Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Yeah, she's literally implying that it's like a split personality kind of thing. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. But hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Well then. You're lying. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. Ran like a cat. Tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. A library? Come on, let's just go in. Wonder how slow Makoto is. I think I'm wondering how slow everyone is so far. I think Byakuya has an idea, because he actually is, for my opinion, one of the very smart characters of this series. But like Makoto and like everyone else kind of seems like an idiot. No, I will say him, Byakuya, and Kyoko. Kyoko are like, I think, the smart ones. Is this evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh. The closet. I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Like, yeah, I think they're all... Whoa, there's so many books and files! Gotta cut myself off there. So much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's another value in this place to endure the dust. I'm just taking a swig of my drink. All right, so look at a book, I guess. I don't know. So many files stuffed on this shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. No, what? I want to look. I really want to look. I'm curious. I actually am genuinely curious. Like, let me see it. Shelf of stuff tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report of the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the Nation Library. Won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file. What a pussy! Oh, whoops. Pay attention to your surroundings. You're just sure to discover that value for yourself. Okay, so I have to look at something specific here. All right, let's see. So, maybe behind him? There's a ton of thick file stuff into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are the investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Okay. What a pussy. I'd read all this. I don't give a shit. If there's a possibility I'm already going to die, like, who cares? I'm going to read it. And besides, I'm sure he read it all. They're real, the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the I think I already read all this. Yeah, no. Hey, the lamp. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Bianca using in the library before.
What?
You have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Hey, I got a coin. Guess literally the last thing I missed. There's the wooden box. It's empty. That looks like... It looks like it's like a bunch of... There's like wires or something? Although judging from the smudges on the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. Ah, I was right. It was plugged in there? It proved very useful while I was in the library. Oh, that's what he used to use the lamp. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you possibly believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no point. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room. It's just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to the variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Is he like a villain? Or is he just a dickhead that'll just somehow make it through the end with you? But to become such a ruler, I must know... Wait, to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of the world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can't proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Tasted my drink. Woo! Not gonna lie. Looking forward to the trial because there's not as much talking in there. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I'd solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
Right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Oh, it's in the victim's? I guess that makes sense, actually. Why would Genocide Jack, like, cut themselves open? And the second, hanging them up like that, is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Okay, I was about to say. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. The second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about the particular fact were the members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew that the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the criminal himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is... Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to foray out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Alright, guy. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to hit circle. Alright, so... What, do I just talk with them again? Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file. Did you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh! Scissors! Oh! Why scissors? So wait, hold on a second. So you gotta have a lot of, like, strength in order to use those scissors. I'm not, like, jumping to the sake of, like, soccer or anything, but if they're, like, punctured onto the wall there, those are either some really good scissors or that requires a lot of strength. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on through several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Joji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Kamatsu Nataro. Takefumi Gono. Uchida Naohisa. Takashi Masamune. Hey! Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Yeah, but not the same way Chihiro was. At the scene of every murder, and it also has specific scissors as well. There weren't any scissors at the crime scene. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodless was left on the victim's own blood. Take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays, in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from what in Sam held dissociative identity disorder. I might have said the first word wrong.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Called it. So I'm not saying it is Toko because I'm not 100% certain yet, because I don't like to jump into conclusions right away. But it does show that she's most likely 100% Genocide Jack. So I feel like it is Genocide Jack. Like, that's who she is. But I don't know 100% if she's the actual killer, because there is differences between, and I don't know, maybe it's because they have different uses of items and everything. So I don't know if they had those kinds of scissors or something like that. But they hung them up from the neck and arms with a wire. And yeah, the suspension may be the same, but they don't use scissors. And I don't know if Genocide Jack has that kind of thing where they can only use their certain things, but I don't know. Part of me is thinking that because of that, it's not Genocide Jack. The key point here is that the culprit may have, okay, I already read that, idiot. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV? Well, actually, no, it's not really on TV. I think that's actually legitimately a thing. I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. This one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Woo!
let's go.
All right, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. This is a good case, though. I am saying. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying this. Because I feel like there's gonna be a twist at the end of this. It's not... we're gonna reveal Genocide Jack, probably as Toko. But it's not actually going to be Toko. It's the one who killed him. So, I don't know. But, alright. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move to the investigation forward on your own.
Bye.
Well, goodbye. I love also talking as Byakuya. I know I don't have the complete dead tone voice nailed yet, but I like trying to attempt to be Byakuya. It's fun. And just like that, he was gone. And just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I've uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's something I have to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. Yes, thank you. I don't know why we've been getting pushed away from that. Getting through this well. Oh, really? I don't know if that means I'm also getting through this with the right mindset, but I appreciate it. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. All right, so... Oh, we're already on this floor, so yeah, we're good. We just got to go over here. And right there at the pool. Oh, wait. Bump, bump, bump. welcome. Hey, it's Fat Boy.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
Feel as if
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? All right, I want to go check the boys' locker room first. Thank you, God. All right, who took a shit on the carpet? The hell's that? Oh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. What? All right. So there was a big-breasted chick in the girls' locker room, and now there's a boy band in the guys' locker room. Now, I'm kind of thinking that these got flipped. Somehow it doesn't seem quite to fit in the boys' locker room. Thank you. Thank you. There's a strange stain on the carpet. Yeah, who took a shit? Who did it? Who took a shit? What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. Is that it? That actually it? What? That was it? Oh, wait. What's over here? Oh, just another camera. All right. I mean, I guess that's technically good. I'm gonna assume that something's got... Oh, I didn't mean to go to the pool. Oh, what a nice little place area. Look at the pool. It's so nice. But I don't think there's anything worthwhile here. God, look at all those bleachers that are just not going to be filled because there's only, like, what? Less than 16 students? 15 was it? Or 16? I don't remember. Wait, so how do I leave? Oh, I just got to hit circle, idiot. I thought that was the exit. All right. Oh, Kyoko! What's up, girl? How you doing? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your own investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. And besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before you go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. He's got a penis. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Oh no, Chihiro! Hey buddy, what's up? Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. No, you don't. You're trying to live. I don't have limits. I'll touch anything. I'm sorry. Like, if it's to investigate and get the proper, like, killer, hell yeah, you gotta do whatever it takes. It's dead. Who cares? Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. They're not suspended the way they should be. If they were going to be suspended the proper way, they had to have proper scissors, I think, because that's all they had were the same amount of scissors. How they had that many scissors, like those specific scissors, for like hundreds of kills or thousands, that's crazy. What does this all mean? And they're not, like, they should be, like, bound to the wall, not hanging like that. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit to look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack file one more time. Wait a second. We're not done looking at the body! Damn it! Damn it! Clearly, he did not look where he should have. I mean, yes, that is an important spot. Spot. But hello? What's up, Air Gents? Like, come on, it's obvious at this point. They're like saying thoroughly check the body. The body, not like the body. I'm upset. Wait, what? There's still more I need to check. Oh, is there? What else needs to be checked? Do I just need to talk to Mondo and Sakura again? Oh, perhaps I do. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul.
No forgiveness.
Oh, Lord, she is not happy. To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a waste. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Okay, never mind. She is just not happy. So we're going to move on to Mondo. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro about it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's all literally the same thing. Dumbbell again. There's a big blood stain on the dumbbell on the floor. Monokuma filed injury with a bullet to the head. Dumbbell was a murder weapon. Okay. The blood stain on the carpet. It can only be caused by Chihiro's murder. With the poster again? I think I already looked at it, though. The blood-stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable, too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. Thank God, finally. Someone's getting it. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of the big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? Thank you! But if there were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Well, Sakura was talking a lot about it. Spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some of the carpet. Oh, so that was the poop stain. That was the poop stain. I was wondering what the poop stain was there. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. It only seems someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain there to begin with? Yeah, there would be at least some kind of cleaning residue as well, I feel. Disappearing stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That's the poop! Thanks, Harna. Love you too. You are a gift. Alright. So I guess I can go to the library now. I need to go look at the case file. Okay. Ah, the wire, right? Thick layer of blah, 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 blah. Guess not. All right. Hey, the laptop's missing. I don't know if we ever mentioned that. I just noticed that. I don't know if that was there in the last part. I don't know. I guess look at the box again. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. And there's the lamp. The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over there and put it over there. Wow. It sure is dark over there. Alright, so let's look at the case file. I think it was on this shelf. I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it from out of the archive? The only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Oh, so it's not here. Dope. Oh, it's just him just pussing out. or the president's assassination. It's really intriguing, but it seems but if it means I become a target, nope. I'll leave it where it is. Thank you very much. You're probably gonna die here anyway, you puss. Oh, it doesn't even mention the laptop. Weird. Oh, I thought I was gonna pack a book. Blah 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 blah. Don't care. Wait, what? Oh, there's still more I need to check out. Oh, the lamp's here. What? Why is there another lamp? The lamp won't turn on. Gee, Captain Obvious. Maybe it's because the extension cord is not there and you can literally see the cord right under the desk. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. What an idiot. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Wait, do I go back in here? I like the way they set up the rooms. That's really cool. When you enter it, it just sets up like that. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Okay, yeah, same shit. Okay. Wait, so can I leave the room now? Okay, I can leave the room. All right, let's think here. Map. All right, so I went in there and looked at everything, I assume. That's why it let me leave. Let's see. Oh. Oh, wait, Celeste. I still need to talk to Celeste. Dog, Makoto's an idiot. I'm sorry. How the hell has he survived already this long? He should have been the first to die. Actually, no, I guess... No, yeah, technically, yeah, he should be because... Oh, wait, Celeste was in the warehouse. Celeste? Hey, there she is. The little goth girl that I actually do kind of like. Sorry, I'm also messaging people as we're going through this. Celeste, what are you doing here? Warehouse is amazing. It's absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but it seems it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and only you. Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
Indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
All right. She stuffed a jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly towards the girls' locker room. If she had broken our rule, none of this would have ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. All right. So, anything else? Is there anything in here that I need to look at? Is this the fridge Sayaka mentioned? I don't see anything noteworthy here. Oh, it's a surveillance camera. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. I don't see anything noteworthy. All right. Ooh, maybe I should talk to Hina as well. Or, what was her name? Hina or Aoi or something? There's all kinds of stuff piled up here. Towels, jackets. Looks like they've put together a good collection of school equipment. All right, I don't think I need to be in here anymore. Where is Hina? Oh, she's not even here. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Well, ring the doorbell, jackass. All right, whatever. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Oh, that's where she is. She's in there. It's in the dining hall. Okay, I thought she was still keeping an eye. Gotta go to work. Breaks over. All right, man. Have a good day. Have a good rest of the day at week. I'll probably be streaming later as well. I probably want to stream a little bit more Warriors Orochi. I've been having fun streaming that. And I also want to level up some characters. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. And yeah, I'll see if I want to. I don't know, because it depends on what's going on, and maybe I'll have dinner first and then stream for like an hour maybe afterward. I don't know. We'll see. Same as before. She won't come out. Oh yeah, I already said that, idiot. I just left her there. You left her? What an idiot. What an idiot. My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry. Yeah. Oh, but don't worry. I'm going to head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret, really. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did spend time with her? Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you. She always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? I mean, unless you're actually a guy, but yeah. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I think so. I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Maybe it's because she's not actually a fucking girl. But you know, that's my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents. Bing bong. So is that it? Are we finally ready to go?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Yes, please, let's do it.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Ah!
You remember where to meet, right?
Oh, that
Please
big
go
ass
through
red
the
door, yeah.
door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Okay. Dude, we're breezing through this trial. This one did not take as long. The first episode, or the first trial took like 3 streams. This one's probably gonna get done in 1. About to begin. The red door is right through there. Let's do it. Oh wait, I haven't like saved in like 10,000 years. Hold on. All right, let's do it. Kick that ass. Oh, hello. Wonder how many trials there are, though. Ahem. So, is everybody ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone? Yo. Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I ever forget that little nut job? He's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out of here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Just like that, and just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to. He forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there. Dude, for one, I just realized, I mean, I'm saying for once, but it was only the first trial. I'm not the culprit. Sweet. So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. He was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with him. Rip. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. Guy. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. Mondo, what's up, dude?
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Toko? There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one. Shocker. Give you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Oh, I'll show you, bro. Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Okay. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Hey, come on.
Oh, I thought he was going to say something to acknowledge that.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on weaker individuals. Okay. You ready? We doing this?
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Let us do it. We have no choice, right? We have to do this. Yes. We have a small nod in reply. Just one last breath. I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sound deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're rip-rapping to go. Oh, rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it at all. Not. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I technically said it all right. Okay, then. Let's get this show on the road.
Chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. Let's do this. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Yes, I would like to save. Oh yeah, well, I don't think I did it. I don't think I got any skills this time, did I? Oh, I got algorithm. Nope. The hell does that do? Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Effective during the non-stop debate. Costs 2 SP. Got that voice thing. I got 2 of them. There's a lot. Holy crap. Open e-handbook. Yeah, I should probably save. Just so I end up right here. I think I could save whenever, though. I'm not sure, though. All right. All right. All right, let's knock this class trial
with
out.
A basic explanation of the
Let's do
class
it.
trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I just realized they pretty much talked through the whole trial. Thank the gods. I don't have to like read that much anymore.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Woo.
Okay, then.
Oh, I think I cut him off by accident.
First off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Woo! First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Okay, so it was the dumbbell, wasn't it? How do I do this again? I don't even remember. Buckaroo dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatally.
Wait, how do I shoot? Been like almost a month. By holding down R1, you can concentrate. Fast forward, weak spots. How do I fire it? Okay, it's triangle.
It appears it was a head wound.
That's true.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
No, it's not. That's not a lie or anything.
It was an iron pipe.
I think you're just stupid.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong, idiot.
Can
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay!
What the?
That's so creepy!
What are you talking about? That's what any person would do if they're investigating a crime, you kid. Kids are stupid. I forget they're all teenagers. Teenagers are idiots.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Yeah.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? Oh shit. New element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate, okay? There's a way to keep the white noises from getting in the way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot the actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to potential, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget all about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. Genocide Jack case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack, I'm sure.
So wait,
Case
oh, so it's that.
as far
All
as
right.
I'm concerned.
Okay.
That's impossible.
Okay.
Why?
Bip.
What makes it impossible?
Bip.
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof.
You're wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Told you. I love the design and everything of this. This is really good.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Okay.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Amen, brother.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
I think technically 3. But okay.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
That was really weird.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
The way he said that was really weird.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Okay. I'm mistaken. It has something to do with the positioning of the body. How the victim was positioned. Yeah, how the victim was positioned. Yes.
I got it!
It got it!
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the
Right.
killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Well, not the same way, but in the same position, but not the same, like, method of doing it.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Wait, audio, just double checking before I move forward. Audio good? I don't want to keep going and then just like, be like, we can't really hear it that well. I don't want to like, fuck that up. I want to make sure the dialogue is noticeable. Good. Cool.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Holy shit. The real
No
one.
fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Oh.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Good lord.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
You're an idiot.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but is also not to be Toko. Oh. The multiple people, right? Oh no, not the Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Not really. Yeah? Hell yeah.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
True, but it doesn't mean that she's the killer. One thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do something with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Okay.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine. What was that dead body? Hey, are you dead? Just hit her head really hard if when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can't.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
That's not good.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You
I was right.
promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Must be because she's ugly. You're like saying that because you think I'm ugly, right?
But in spite of that promise...
Or no, she said like... fuck, I just had it in my head. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise, but don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Aw.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Feel bad for her? I mean, yeah, Byakuya's kind of a dick. And it looks... I still feel like she's getting falsely accused. I really don't feel like it was her, but oh well. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh. Oh!
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see? Yes! What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
That sounds very familiar, that voice.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth...
Genocide Jill just broke my stream. Amazing that this only happens with Danganronpa. This is amazing how that always happens with just Danganronpa alone. I don't know, is it? Oh, I might have to refresh. I think it's back. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Wow. Literally, I only ever have this issue streaming Danganronpa. And I guess Genocide Jill's laugh, like, broke my game or something. I don't know. Incredible. All good, just refresh. I actually probably need to do that as well to make sure. Just to be safe. Okay, yeah, it's good for me, okay. Yep, we're good. Sorry about that. Literally, I never have this issue except for Danganronpa. Actually, no, I think I had it during the Kunoichi live stream as well. Not the Kunoichi, but the Gauntlet Team live stream. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Okay.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Yes, a live stream.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
As soon as this trial ends, I'm probably going to switch over to Dynasty Warriors. Or not Dynasty Warriors, Warriors Rookie again, because I was having really a lot of fun with that live stream. Because I've been doing this trial for about 2 hours now.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit. But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion. Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth!
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah! I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Sorry about that. I'm back. Thing's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. Status of the dead body.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong!
You're wrong!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Looks like I missed a lot of it. That was quick. You're already at the second one already. Yeah, I somehow managed to breeze through this one in one live stream, which that's really helpful for me because I did not want to keep going through like multiple live streams to get another case. So I'm kind of thankful for that.
There's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
There's definitely a breath of fresh air.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Lizard.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Hey, ragu's still good.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. The victim's fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
Uh-oh.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
What?
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. Yes, finally, yes. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference: how the body was posed, how she was suspended, what was used to suspend her.
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Still, though, I really do think, though, that, like, that's impressive that she was able to do that with just scissors. And by that, I mean, like, literally jam the scissors through a fucking, like, concrete wall. Like, how?
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Big Mac.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
Oh, I know what
There's
she's about to say.
a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let me see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. The lover was her friend. It was a girl.
Is it because...
I'm really hoping there's a
Chihiro
twist
was
there.
a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
But she's not.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Kin Harada, 32. Tatsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. 14-year-old. Jesus. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Kawatsuna Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohia, Takashi Masamune, hey, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. They were all
They
male.
were all guys?
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
That was fucking weird.
The hell is wrong with you?
But definitely, like I said, a breath of fresh air.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl! And the mopey side of me just hates it!
Oh, so she is like a yaoi girl, but Toko isn't at all.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Oh, okay.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly
Lowly cur?
Damn. Eat shit.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That's also a very fair point.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Yeah.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
What?
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, she has her scissors.
She's fully equipped.
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
I like her.
Not to mention,
I like
would
Dennis
learn how
Lidwell.
to tie a good knot! The rope's totally out of the question anyway!
Wow.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Uh-oh. Select someone. Yeah, because it's Byakuya, because he's the only one who had the things.
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Genocide Sayo? I'll stick with Genocide Jill.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you've already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it!
Ah.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all! Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh no, please don't be.
What's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Oh, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Suspicious? Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
But how would he know that? Huh.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
There you go, Makoto. Show that brilliance you
Okay,
actually do
then.
have.
What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to the Oh, god damn it. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. Memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. What? And Sam Hell. Okay, so this isn't actually the thing I need to be using.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
Wait, how do I absorb it? I wasn't paying attention. Nope, not that.
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
How do I absorb it? Hello? Forward, weak spots, truth bullets, loading truth bullets, quick select, flashback. If you target a weak spot and then hold, I just hold it. Hold it down.
The victim was Chihiro,
Who was a girl.
so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
Okay.
What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
What? React was comment about Chihiro being a girl. I realized it's a clear comment.
Check out, that's a natural
The victim
Was Chihiro.
Okay, I get it.
No, it's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Oh, what's so strange?
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
Of course, I'm smart. What do you expect?
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
With Byakuya's attitude, like he doesn't even care. Got him cornered, but he's acting like it was nothing to do. It has nothing to do with him.
You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible for hidden in there? What could it be?
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Aha!
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's
No!
right! It absolutely was!
Or not.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope.
Before in my life.
In my life.
No, it's wrong.
You're lying. Better turn your head around, boy. We ain't done with you.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think?
Please tell me.
Then your conclusion is something like this?
Please tell me he's the killer so we can kill him. Or not.
I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yes. think that's what Makoto was trying to say. I hope. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, even
What's
involved?
wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
What?
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right. Hiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept that Byakuya said the truth? No, I don't think though. I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Came to the party late. What's up, Ray?
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
Oh, snap.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Okay. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the rooms and the girls... Oh. The posters.
I got it!
I got it!
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I said those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Thank you, but not really, not what we're trying to get at here, Jill.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
World of Disappointment is that like every bad movie and game put in one place?
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yeah, the poop stain.
Protein coffee? While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Aha! The poop stain!
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
Aha!
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But Why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
Hope that ink block doesn't mean something else.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
Whoops, I hit square like an idiot.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
It's finally happening.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh, God.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Be right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? I don't know, maybe he had a penis.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Yes.
Ah, I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong!
I was actually slight tempted to go to Taka's thing, but I was like, wait, no, that's not
I
right.
don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
It was a good theory.
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent
Literally
by
me.
how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
He's got a penis.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No. Hold on. That it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room, and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? Still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Yay!
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Yeah, Kyoko's a pretty good character. I like Kyoko. Before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. Where she took us was the locker rooms. Oh. Oh.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
It's what I wanted to do before, but they were like,
Examine
not doing
her
it.
carefully? Like using our hands? No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
You're religious? I actually had no idea.
Very well. I'll do it.
Yay, Sakura.
But you're a girl.
Has more balls than everyone else in
You
this
shouldn't
room.
have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
What the fuck does gender have to do with this? Shut up. You're just... Shut up, Hina.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
You'd probably be wrong about that.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah! He's got a dick! I knew it.
I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
No way he's that calm about it.
What?
As I said.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Literally, if we just felt around the body, it was dead. If it means keeping me alive, I would have done it. That's just me.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
It's a trap.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
I knew that was.
do
I knew it. I
apologize
knew it from
for
the start.
keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
I've seen so many traps nowadays. As an anime weeb fan, you could probably like read out, oh, this person's a trap.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Okay.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Oh! You think that Chihiro was actually a guy? The thought had never even crossed my mind. Of course not, because you're an idiot.
The victim was male. He would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Good on him.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion.
That meme's now over. Yeah, finally. It's dead. It's over. Literally, he's dead.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room. and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
You like Monokuma's voice? I do as well. I like it.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, they did it to shift the blame onto a girl, I thought. I thought that was the whole point.
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
You said tit.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt.
Overt.
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
I love they're more focused on him being a trap than the fact that he's dead. Yeah. That's a Gene Simmons tongue if I ever saw it.
At least, that's how I see it.
No one cares how you see it, alright?
And Byakuya.
You already fucked up and thought it was
the
him.
murder took place in the boys' locker room. It seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Who done did it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Hey.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Hey.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time.
That's very true.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
If Byakuya didn't do it, who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy. Yeah. Since this crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook was apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Oh my god. Bless account. I forgot about that. That was like one of the very last things I actually got. Second to last
Isn't
thing.
there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Stop, idiot.
Clues are one thing, but Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
That's a fair point, actually.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And
Get
it's
it!
not like they're just
Damn
gonna
it!
Turn themselves in.
Damn it, I was so focused on getting the
Game over,
purples.
man. Game over.
No! Not game over!
I love the fast forward.
Isn't there a single clue?
Did
Get up,
nobody
get up,
sure if
get up.
someone saw the
Perhaps
Get up.
someone saw the victim at
Get up.
It's over. You
Up.
want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only
Eat shit.
No, it's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do
Welcome
you
back,
think,
Toad.
Celeste?
I mean, I came in halfway through, so I'm a bit lost. I mean, you could... It'll eventually all be uploaded anyway, so you can just see it when it's finished as well.
Now that
The other
you
half you
mention
missed.
it, yes, I did see him.
This is actually more than halfway done, I think. I think we're finally getting near the end of it. Baby.
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Yeah, the music's really good.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
It's Quitter Talk Electric Socket Man.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
Please don't be crazy, Athletic Aoi. What, is the killer? It's... No, they've already said that, They've already said it's a guy, so it's not going to be Aoi.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Why? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Okay. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe. Celeste's account. I imagine we're going to be doing something about the jacket.
He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Oh.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Shut up, Mondo.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
So I'm stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then I assume he headed off to exercise. Oh, yeah, she never said anything about the color.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit
Oh,
was?
fuck, it's Mondo.
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry, really?
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony...
Just like that, she was gone. I'm sorry, I accidentally hit X.
noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket
So I sent a
was
message and I was like,
completely in
oh,
the
fuck.
bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Someone looks like they're getting a little bit, cornered.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
But he's a bro. Well, he's not our bro.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
What? I hate him. He sucks. Guess the way he talked?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
I guess she smiled at that, so I guess she didn't hate my answer.
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
Did he?
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
I mean, I knew that as well, but I didn't realize that. I didn't realize he did that.
Notice such a tiny detail? Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Good point.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone!
Oh, Jesus, he's not happy.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Backtracking a little bit.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
I feel like I missed Jill's crazy transformation, so now she suddenly has a Gene Simmons tongue. Yeah. Apparently I don't know if she passed out or just let Jill take over, but it wasn't anything spectacular in terms of transformation, but
my time has nearly come.
But yeah, so not bad. But I like Jill. She's very entertaining.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
It's you. Wait a minute.
Really? What kind of evidence?
Yeah, it's because she hates him. I don't like the way you look. Your hair's stupid.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Wow.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to... it's mine!
I got it!
I don't know, Chihiro. Oh,
We know
I got it
Chihiro's
right.
handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
Oh boy, I think Monokuma's about to show himself again.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not.
Yep, it's called it.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. By hacking it, by exploiting a bug, I guess hitting a weak point?
Got it! You already told us before that the handbook has
Oh.
one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that?
Oh, yay.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Yeah, Monokuma's pretty good. I like Monokuma.
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a
Oh, when they were in the
meltdown
sauna
and
because
totally
because Mondo was still in his clothes, so he must have left his e-handbook in his pocket.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
I mean, being waterproof doesn't stop a guy from stomping on it, but LOL anime, I guess. Yeah, it's anime. Don't question it too much. Well, he also did say it's like really hard to even like break. Like it's durable as well.
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
Oh, science, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention.
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Ah, there you guys go. There's some sauna information for you and some science.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Yes.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
The more you know.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might
Mondo.
know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Yeah, you know too, don't you? You might have brought their handbook into the sauna. It had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. It was... Where is he? You!
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Yeah, they did.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Make your argument. Oh, shit. Imagine broken e-handbook.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Interesting.
In other words, if Mondo's
Oh, so all these purple
handbook
things
is
are what people are
actually
saying.
broken,
I didn't realize that.
then that proves
Like, that's what they're
that
saying
what
behind,
Makoto
like,
said is right.
the main person.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
I love that slow motion. Works just fine.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Yo getting rather defensive over here. Was he in on it too? I mean, I don't think so. I really don't think like he would be that kind of person to kill. But no, I think he just meant Kiyotaka. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't know, but he doesn't want to believe it because they ended up getting this really big like bromance going on.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
I just think he just doesn't want to accept the fact that he's the killer.
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
Oh, so he actually has Leon's.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
Let me look at the walkthrough real quick. I'm trying to do this all from the basis of my head, but I'm trying to look at how far we have left. Okay, so we're at the climax. Luckily, I'm not looking at any of the other shit.
That the handbook Mondo has right
I want to see how
now
much time we
is
have because I
actually Leon's.
eventually want to go have dinner.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
look at it, there is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student.
That's a fair argument.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
Let's be honest, if your friend was accused of murder, I think people would be in defiance. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting at.
As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
No, I didn't.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Oh, hell, not this shit again. Oh, no. Okay, so this is where she is, or, well, yeah, he is... Okay, so this is... Okay, I see. Let's see. This has probably have to do with the yep, probably that. Okay, Chihiro shuffling it off, waving off Celeste. Crap. Let's see. I guess this? So... Oh, wait, if I look at the other one... Okay, so someone was already in there. So I guess we'd put that there. Alright, and they're like waving hello to one another, doing all their things. Oh, wait. Okay, so blood happened. Let me see. Guess try that. I guess is the dumb, or is that the dumbbell? I guess I'll figure it out. I have 18 minutes to figure this out. I guess no, that's putting it up. So I'll try that. Because there's the dumbbell and everything like that. Now he's carrying the body. He's wrapping up that from the boys' room. I feel like I fucked up somewhere. Hang on, let me look at this all again. I think I fucked up. I don't feel confident right now. All right, this stuff I'm confident with all that. That's fine. Shit. Yes, okay, so first page I'm confident with because it's involving the bag. Waving off that. Okay. And then maybe... You know what? I think I fucked this up. Okay, so Chihiro goes there. Then we do that there. And then we do that. Whoops. And then we do that. Alright. Alright, so Chihiro's dead. So then we do that. He's already cleaning up before he moves Chihiro. Let's see. And okay, so the next area is showing the girls' room, so maybe that. I guess maybe put the poster back up. Oh god, okay, Byakuya looks weird in this animation. Holy shit. Okay. So So now that Byakuya is in the picture, let's see. So there's... What is that? No, it's not an ID card. I don't know what that is. Oh, that is the ID card. That's it broken. I don't know what that is. Let's try that, because I know he was holding an extension cord. Yep. Okay. Now he's got the blood on his hand, so that must be bloodlust. Okay, so all that's done. Fuck. That's before that, so... Like that. And the last one will be... That's him throwing it in, I guess, so we'll try that.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay, let's see if I made this right.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
The NPC meme came to life and tried to bash his brains out. Oh no.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Yeah, you're innocent, bro. It's a mistake, bro. The more naughty he gets, the less ocean than he appears. What in the world?
Simple. Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And
Okay, so I guess it's right so far.
Stains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Oh, Lord.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
What an ass.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna.
Don't blame me for humming. I would totally solve murder mysteries to these tunes.
There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
It broke.
And just as
Why'd
the
it change
killer
colors, though?
expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
Oh no.
And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Mondo. Oh.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I could somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Let's talk a little bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. Dope. During a bullet time battle, if you press the R1 button, Fever Time will activate, and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the button at random, you won't miss. So you can push X square, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. This only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got to access to special time, right? No, of course not. That'd be too easy, I guess. So we've prepared something called Nega Time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates Nega Time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate Fever Time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use Nega Time. Well then, good luck and have fun. So I'm going to be hit with it. Great. Oh, wait, what happens if I do Fever Time with Nega Time? We'll cancel it out?
Show me some evidence! You're wrong!
Oh, okay.
I won't listen!
Wait, why would I hit square right now?
False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False!
Your face is false.
I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you!
So it cancels it out.
Show me some evidence! I won't listen!
So yeah, it just cancels it out and lets me use it whenever.
This should prove it.
That's funny. I like that. What rhythm? Just use Fever Time when they do Nega Time.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that,
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Oh, wow. All right. Damn. Yes! God! Not forever. But I imagine all of these are. And I imagine the last one's probably going to be like, I'm going to kill myself.
Bro, what are you saying?
Rhythm. I'm tired.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all
It's all right,
that,
man. Don't
I
worry
gotta
about
just
it.
give up.
Yeah, but if I end up spamming the rhythm and getting it wrong, then it would deplete my life, and I would lose.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. grab your lever and give it a yank!
Give it a yank. Wait.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I don't know. I don't really have control over it now. It's really up to the rest of the class. Yeah, this has got to pick the verdict. Ain't no punishment time yet. About to be. But I get the feeling we're going to drag this on, like, a lot. Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada. Cool.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry. What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Okay, calm down. Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence. So allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
the story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear, you can hit circle button to fast forward the text. Yo, should I do it? He's giving me the option. Should I do it? Either he's going to troll the shit out of me, or I can actually just skip it. What do you guys want? Tell me now. I'm not opposed to hitting I'm not opposed to hitting it. Do it. I'm about to do it. Am I gonna do it? Did I do it? You're laughing, but I'm tempted. Man. Fine. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything. Will be able to say anything about even though you're. Wait, what? Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. Oh, okay, I see. I see. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. Aww.
Weak, 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 weak.
Aw, poor little guy. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my
I
chance.
want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. It'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yup, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. But Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become stronger. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did. Keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Wait, what? Did what he did? Oh, did what he did. You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Are you really that fucking stupid?
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, and everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? But why? Why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
That's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? That's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Signs of frustration. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. It looks like that thing's about to fall, like, at any second. Good lord. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy, but when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya's created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why...
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what. I gotta win.
Fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. Oh, so that was kind of his fault. Because he challenged him to a race, but I don't think he actually killed him. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Yep. So he pushed him out of the way. He didn't technically kill him. Stupidity killed him, but... Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. Yeah, that wasn't my best attempt at trying to make someone sound dying, but, you know. I'm just ready to end it. I'm not gonna lie. He decided to hide the truth from what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was going to lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. And that became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. It feels like, in ways, him and Chihiro are not that far off. Which is probably why they had that thing happen between the two of them. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. And at that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. That's why I... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled with what a kind of fuzzy uneasiness just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma tells us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try to and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of it. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I feel like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, no. That's not good. That's when he delivered the killing blow, I guess. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. You bastard. Shut up, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna... Oh, God. Go ahead. Say that again. I dare you. Yep. Okay. I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because it's time for punishing... Wait. Because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The Blacken that disrupts the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Here we go.
It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Damn. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for... I can't even read that. I'm drained as fuck. At least he's gonna die on a motorcycle. That fucking hair. Are they gonna ride in that? The Cage of Death. Oh, original. The fucking hair he has. Was that like he was Monokuma was starting to have spasm in his dance? Oh, because he. Oh. Wait, what happened? Did he burn alive or something? What happened? Were those tigers like shooting fire? I wasn't paying attention. Not gonna lie. Mondo butter. Oh, they made him into butter? Oh, what did it like electric? Was it an electrocution cage? What the hell just happened? Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Oh, Lord. He's not having a good time. He is not a happy camper. Well, I'm lost. What happened? I don't really understand how he died either. He just apparently became butter. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game? Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Yeah, I don't get that. That was a weird one. I actually, so far, I prefer the first death. I don't really get what happened there at all. It actually seemed kind of dumb. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So ignore the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be
Well,
done.
I don't particularly care, but please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What, you mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
Oh, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? You know, you would have saved me a lot of fucking pain. I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. I was going to say lighten things up, but that's clearly not the case. Excuse me. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
After hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that. Create a fake murder scene. But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Ow, that really hurt my throat. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next?
You.
Wow, I can't do the voice. You'd like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
I want to say real quick, remember this. And this little girl or not little girl, but this girl's in the bottom left. Proof of this. Anguish leads to despair. Remember that. What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the heck?
Mean. I don't think I said all of them. Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled
Ooh,
up.
so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear whatever it takes, I'll kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. Excuse me. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. Wow. Thanks, Makoto, for that visual. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie.
Wait, what? Is this someone who died before?
Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask
As
you.
long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
What? They literally, and that was actually really smart to make it a still, I guess, like a figure that you wouldn't realize, but damn. Whew. All right. We did it. Yay. I get, isn't that Mondo's jacket? All right, well, fuck it. We're saving. Whew. All right. Hot damn. All right, guys. So that was very, very long. And now I'm curious about who that is. Like, apparently I guess it's one of the students or something, or maybe one of the, maybe like someone who used to like rock at the school or something. I'm not sure. But, interesting. That figure actually was possibly because, this case was good. I'm not gonna lie. This case was good, and it definitely was thanks to Byakuya that it got a lot more interesting. But fucking A, they really drag it on until the punishment time, because I was just ready to just, like, cut it. But yeah, I'm really curious about that other student, so I think my favorite parts were just the regular old case solving that, and also that figure we just saw. I don't know who that is, actually. I'm really curious. But, I mean, hell. Alright, guys. So, I don't know if later tonight I will do a stream, because this actually was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. If not, I'll probably maybe do a stream maybe tomorrow, if not much later in the day. But for now, just assume this is probably going to be the only stream. Again, hope you guys did also like the new layout. I'm probably going to be doing this for live streams in general, so we're probably just going to have the screen of the gameplay like that, like a little scrunched up like that, like it would be back in the day, where it would be just like not a wide screen, but just like a regular, like, what do they call it? I don't know, but it's like a square box instead of like a widescreen rectangle. And allow you guys to have the chat, and allow to have the chat right there on the left, so I can also look at it, and also have you guys be showing off on the channel as well. And I guess also just be able to show off some of the cool artists' artwork that I commissioned to, show their hard work right there where Kuno is. So, damn, that was a very, very long one, but luckily we got another one done. So from what I saw, I don't know any spoilers to it, so don't worry. I'm still gonna get surprised by everything, but it looks like there's still 4 cases left. Yeah, so, yeah, there's Trial 3, Trial 4, Trial 5, Trial 6, yeah. So there's still 4 trials left. I don't know if I'd be able to get them all in one go, and I don't know when the last time I'm going to be streaming this. I am going to have an upload or an update video coming up very soon about the content on the channel and everything. Nothing hugely drastic in terms of what content you'll see, but I want to be able to start doing more of the game suggestions you guys mentioned, and also just be able to finish this game off and everything, because we still have a ways to go if we still have 4 more trials. But that'll be coming up probably later in the week. I'm probably going to go by what I say with the update of my channel already, but you guys will still be able to see it and everything. It's something crazy, and you'll get to see a little bit of an old classic game as well. That'll be pretty cool. But, alright guys, so yeah, that will be the end of it. So guys, thank you all for tuning in and sticking with me for almost 4 fucking hours of this. God damn, and we are not even close to being done yet. But, yeah, so guys, again, thank you very much. If you haven't hit that like button yet and you enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit it. Thank you to any of you who watched this after the fact. Much love to you guys as well. Don't forget to hit the like button and sub if you are new to the channel. So, guys, all that being said, hope you all have a very, very fun evening, and I'll see you all later.